The Half King opened in 2000, an oasis of cozy comfort in a gritty neighborhood. The owners, journalists Sebastian Younger and Scott Anderson, and Anderson's wife, filmmaker Nanette Burstein, created the interior with 200-year-old wood from a barn in Pennsylvania.
Chelsea was definitely pretty deserted, but we found the perfect spot.
We wanted a community that we could hang out in and that we could have creative people all join together and come and eat, break bread, drink.
The Half King helped to create that community with readings, screenings, and photography exhibits, drawing people in publishing and filmmaking. But the neighborhood began changing. The old abandoned railroad spur above the bar became the High Line, an international tourist destination that would draw people, and then galleries and condos.
I moved to the city 30 years ago, and I've just watched it change. And while, there's less crime, there's a lot more money, and it just becomes more homogenous.
The Half King's rent, initially $9,000 a month, soared to more than 3 times that. Too much for a neighborhood bar. And so the owners are closing in 2 weeks when their lease is up. Now the gatherings here are taking on a different flavor.
It's almost like an Irish wake. I mean, it's almost like someone died and people are coming in to pay their respects. It's really sad and very moving.
The Half King was one of the first bars in the area to reopen after September 11th. The literary hangout became a first responder hangout.
A lot of policemen, a lot of firemen coming here. And that was at a time when I felt really connected to what was happening in the city in a way that was special and kind of awful.
The local assemblyman says the saga of the Half King is why he supports commercial rent regulation.
The city council is looking at a proposal that would entitle a store to ask for a renewed lease and require the landlord to offer them a reasonable rent increase. And if they did not come to agreement, there would be an arbitration process.
There has been an outpouring of support on social media for the Half King. One post on Twitter said, "A good run, but it should have been at least a 75-year run." There's a 2-hour open bar this Friday. Tickets can be bought online. The final toast happens on the 26th. Kristen Shaughnessy, New York 1.